What's going on, guys? It's me, Michael, and today I'm gonna do a little bit of an update video while playing Minecraft. And if you notice, it actually looks pretty nice, and I'm running pretty smoothly. What I'm saying is, I got a new computer. Actually built a new PC uh, on Black Friday. Ordered all these parts, and they came in, and my friend and I built it. We're not going to get excellent frame rate because this is me recording, basically testing this, and recording almost halves my frame rate, especially in dense areas like this. One, I'm going to be talking about like what's been going on, where I've been, and two, I'm going to talk about some future plans I have regarding like streams and stuff. So, while this is a big upgrade on my computer, it's still nothing too crazy. And so I might just do a little mining or something while I talk. Let's see if I can feed these sheep. But anyway, so this is mainly going to be an update video. I know I've already wasted a couple minutes. By the way, here's my house in this world. It's like a little castle battlement kind of thing. I have some ideas for the future of the channel that I'm going to talk about, and also I need to explain why I haven't been streaming Death Stranding. And I might just talk about some games that I've been playing while I haven't been streaming Death Stranding. Because when I was streaming Death Stranding, I was 9% only playing Death Stranding. I'm thinking, let's start from the beginning. So obviously I was streaming Death Stranding every few days. Ooh, Fortune 2. I was streaming the game, I was really hyped about playing it, and of course I was only playing it on stream. Because I've been kind of caught up in all this Black Friday, getting my computer set up, and obviously with a new computer I want to test out its capabilities. I got Rainbow Six Siege on Black Friday. I should have done like a voiceover of just me playing. I don't know why I didn't do that, but that's kind of my format, just not really going in with a plan. So yeah, I was, relishing the new computer. Played a bunch of Rainbow Six Siege. I really don't know if it's a good game or not, because parts of it are like really shitty, like most people who play it. But it's kind of fun. It's like Modern Warfare, but it's more like intimate, I guess. I'm gonna be probably actually going back to streaming Death Stranding pretty soon. I just got Control 2 nights ago after watching the Game Awards, and it reminded me that the game exists and that it has some really neat aesthetics that I like. Like brutalism is pretty interesting. Always like kind of supernatural stuff. Stuff that you see a trailer and it's like, whoa, what is that? Why is it like that? It's got some really neat aesthetics and visuals going on, especially the destruction physics. That's one thing I like about Rainbow Six Siege. Cool destruction physics, and Control has some great destruction physics, so you really feel kind of powerful running around and breaking the laws of physics, and levitating and shit. And that's got me hooked. It's similar reasons to why Death Stranding got me hooked. So Death Stranding might be on the back burner for a little while until I beat Control. I heard it's a pretty short game, and that's fine. But it's also going to be on the back burner because next week is finals week for school. I'm not really going to be doing any uploads soon after this video. But the good thing about finals is the weeks after are usually breaks, and that is the case for me. I have 2 weeks off starting Christmas week and New Year's week. On days that I'm not going to be working, I will definitely be streaming. Probably going to announce it on Instagram or whatever. So if you follow my Instagram, you will be able to know what's going on. So make sure you do that. So yeah, nothing really set in stone. Yeah, that's really all to cover about the lack of streams and what's been going on in real life. Another thing that I was kind of planning to do, and I was gonna make a video like this about, was actually setting up a streaming schedule so I wouldn't have to always announce on Twitter and have like 1 or 2 people actually know when I'm streaming, compared to just having a set schedule. So people who, you know, watch me every once in a while actually know when I would be streaming if they're interested in watching it all. And hopefully you guys are. If you aren't, that's cool. I kind of do YouTube and streaming just to, almost as like a self-entertainment kind of thing. It's something that I just enjoy doing even if no one really watches. It's cool to have you guys watch though, and I'm surprised I've accumulated over 100 subscribers. I think I have 108 right now. And that's pretty neat. Not a lot of people, well, plenty of people can say they have 108 subscribers on YouTube. But yeah, I just think it's neat that some people are interested in what I'm doing, even though I don't really put a ton of effort into it. Obviously, I'm just doing this for fun. So yeah, as a side note, thanks for sticking around, all of you guys. But yeah, so I was planning to do like a sort of streaming schedule, and that's being put on hold for now. With second semester of school, I'll start considering, you know, when I actually have free time. I don't know why, but I was kind of originally thinking I was gonna do like weekend days, but obviously that's not gonna work because 1, schoolwork. There's always schoolwork over the weekend, and 2, I have a job, and I work both days of the weekend, 8-hour shifts. So if we do, once I figure all that out, it's most likely gonna be some weekday, probably not Monday. Likely days are like Friday, because I usually don't have anything going on Friday night. It'd be like a once-in-a-week stream. And if I had extra time one day, I'd announce on Instagram saying, "Hey, I'm gonna do a stream. It's Tuesday, but I'm gonna do a stream," you know. But yeah, trying to think of anything else I want to talk about. I guess I could talk about some of the games I got. I got Modern Warfare on Black Friday. It's my first Call of Duty game, actually. It's a lot of fun. I'm not too big into shooters, so I've never been a big player of these kinds of games. But I gotta say, Modern Warfare is really fun. I like the sound design aspect of a lot of like war games. That's one thing I really loved about MGS Metal Gear Solid 5. It had some really neat sound design, like enemies would be launching a mortar at you from across a valley, and you'd hear like echo, and you'd be like, "Oh shit, they're launching an explosive projectile at me. That's not good." And you just have a lot of cool, really good sound quality, like shooting guns, you know, even just walking around, guns clanking on your back while you carry them. Because a lot of what you do in Metal Gear Solid 5 is walking around with guns clanking on your back. And that, for games I've been playing, let's see, I've actually played some TF2 again. I used to play a lot on the channel too, and that was the first thing I did like a character series for. And like with the Nuclear Throne Character Chronicles, that was like another character series where I'd go through all the different characters and play them for an episode. And those are actually really fun to do. And to be honest, the Character Chronicles and the Co-op Chronicles, that's probably some of my favorite content I've put out on this channel. Especially the Co-op Chronicles. Because we'd get to like Loop 2, and things get really fun and hectic. So, always a lot of fun, especially the co-op aspect. I'm gonna get out of this cave in a minute. But yeah, I got Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. I haven't really had the time to actually play it. I've gotten to the first boss and I died, and that was about it for how much I played. I did get the Switch version, so it honestly kind of looks like shit. And that's just how it is with the Switch. Not much I can do about that. Shit. I didn't mean to make 3 stacks of torches. One thing I've always been kind of wanting to do is do a podcast with a couple friends, just get my voice out there, talk about whatever, give my piece on stuff, and especially with a friend, it would be a lot of fun because we could just talk about stuff. In the outside world, especially at school, I don't get a lot of time to talk about stuff that I like talking about. I've kind of been used to not talking about video games in public for a long time because you just don't really do that. So it'd be cool to just talk about stuff like video games, and I like talking about deep stuff. Like, even vague stuff like, why are we here? Delve into, like, the human consciousness. I'm really interested in, I guess, a little bit of psychology. Also interested in everything in nature kind of goes hand in hand. I think that's potentially something that's definitely, like, on purpose. And that brings another topic, creationalism, which I know some people don't like to talk about. But that'd be something interesting to talk about, honest, just on camera with a friend. Because I don't talk about that with a lot of my friends. And I love shit like that. Like, just ideas, like, it's so interesting. For example, it's so interesting that everything in nature has kind of grown to be so entwined. And there's, other things like on like a nanophysical scale, stuff like atoms. They're made up of protons and neutrons, but the protons and neutrons and stuff are made up of like quarks, and those all have like very specific properties that apply and fit with everything necessary in life. But so what I'm trying to say is I think it's neat that the way our world and our universe is kind of programmed, and it all just works. It all fits together very well. It's all very conveniently put together, like masterfully crafted. So that'd be, if I did a podcast, that kind of stuff, that like deeper stuff, would be what I'd really like talking about. On top of stuff like, music. I'd love to talk about music. I love music. Music has become a favorite pastime of mine. Just listening to shit. Besides playing video games. It's interesting though. Now, I mostly play video games. Video games that I'm interested in. It's for like aesthetics or themes. And this is very clear with like Control. I bought it almost on a whim after hearing like one song from the game, and after it being exposed to a couple clips from trailers and stuff that I never really looked into. But there's so much in there that's a lot of it doesn't go very deep. It's not like philosophical. Also, I need to get the hell out of this cave. It's going on forever and there's like nothing good in here. Oh yeah, I was saying I've mostly been getting games now based on whether they fit my aesthetics or not. And yeah, that's the case of Control. Death Stranding, obviously. If you've seen Ghostwire Tokyo, I was actually gonna make a video on that way back, analyzing the trailer, and I never really went through with that. The trailer for Ghostwire Tokyo is captivating to me. Wow, that looks really pretty. I don't know, but the scenes where there's like one mysterious figure like facing the camera in some strange like landscape, like for example, there's one part of the trailer where this guy in an Oni mask, okay, I gotta get back to base. This guy in an Oni mask is walking towards the camera. He's like a short dude, he's got black fingernails. It's like very occult related. in the background they're like floating bodies. It's all very blue and like you're like, where is this? It's like some weird open space. Yeah, I love scenes like that. Like, and there's stuff like that in Control, and just the visuals of like a person or an object, especially floating stuff. I don't know why, but floating stuff really gets me. And there are a lot of bodies floating around in Control, just floating in the air, kind of limp. But anyway, yeah, this shader pack is beautiful. It's awesome that I can run something like this now. Also means I can run mods, which is very exciting if I want to do some YouTube. I was thinking of maybe doing a server with a couple online friends, and maybe we'd be in a Discord call, so they could kind of be in the video too. The one upgrade I haven't gotten yet is still pretty much my only option for video editing is still iMovie. I don't have a ton of flexibility with editing. I can do a lot of basic stuff. As soon as you get to anything as complicated as a green screen, it's like super difficult to work with on iMovie. That's really the extent of it. Just iMovie is not too special for making and editing videos. I did try Sony Vegas. I got it for a discount, very, very, very cheap. And it's actually loaded up on my laptop, my old laptop, the one that I used to record on. So if I guess somehow get that over here on this computer, I'll maybe try to mess with it. It just seems very, very complicated. I don't know if I have enough time to really learn a whole new software right now. But I think it's about time to wrap it up, probably. Again, please follow my Instagram if you like want updates on streams and stuff. But I'm probably not gonna be streaming for at least another week. Death Stranding streams will be probably the first thing I stream when I get back to streaming. And yeah, that's about it. So, look, new computer, trees, 1080p, shaders on Minecraft, mod pack potential. Hopefully, if I really set my mind to it, I'll do some stuff like podcasts eventually, once I figure out collaborative stuff. Thanks for joining me, guys. Wearing my 8-ball skin. Let me show you what it looks like. I made this a while back when I got Minecraft again. I think it's a World War I or World War II Navy uniform, if I remember correctly. I just copied a Navy uniform, and my head obviously is an 8-ball. Except the 8's a little too big. It's the best I could do with Minecraft. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see other stuff like Minecraft videos, or you liked any of these ideas I threw around, like the podcast, I want to do a podcast. I really want to do a podcast. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys later.